Welcome to the Co-Project Farm. This is my little slice of sustainability in Central Portugal. I'm so excited that you have found this project, and I hope that it inspires you to think and do differently about how you live in the world so that we can all help design a future that works better than today. Co stands for creative optimism, and so if you are into creativity and an optimistic perspective on the future, then this is the place for you to run an event or workshop. It's one of the goals I had with this project, was to create a space where ideas could spark. That's what a brain spa is. It's a place for your brain and your neurons to get ignited and excited and to learn how to think differently about this beautiful, complex planet we all share. It has been a really amazing learning experience, and then we take that learning and we turn it into workshops and programs and knowledge that we share with other people. So it's been an incredible journey over the last 2 years, working with amazing local people. This property was the custodian of one family for 100 years, and now I'm here and all the people who come here, and being able to restore and regenerate these beautiful old buildings with love and care and consideration of the impacts that the choices that I've been having in bringing them back to this beautiful state that they're in now. I really wanted to make sure we kept as many of the original features, and I played with this kind of combination of the old and the new. I've tried as hard as possible to make it as an example of how we can bring contemporary sustainability into our life, but also make it beautiful and enjoyable. Things that are desirable make it easier to adopt. The main guest house can accommodate 10 people. We have a beautiful outdoor cooking area, a natural swimming pool, kitchen lab for learning different vegetable-centric food dishes and zero-waste lifestyle options, a workroom and classroom where we run workshops. We also have a beautiful adega, which is a Portuguese bar that we focus on fermentation and kombucha. We have people coming from all over the world to volunteer or to learn through the programs or to stay over as a guest in the guest house. Everybody who comes, we do a tour and we explain all of the different sustainability techniques and practices that we have on the farm. So we teach people how to make delicious vegetable-centric dishes that really, believe it or not, can help reduce your personal footprint because you're reducing a lot of packaging in your day-to-day life, but also it's really empowering to learn how to make a lot of the things that you otherwise were investing lots of money in. So here on the farm we have lots of different examples of small-scale organic agriculture, kind of experimenting with the different things that you could do in your backyard and how we can create a really thriving ecosystem here. We have over 150 trees in the area of the farm and around, predominantly olive and fruit trees. We have our experimental spaces in syntropic and permacultural food forests. We're just looking at how we can regenerate the soil, add nutrients back, and have productivity in multiple different ways. Certainly we're trying to make sure that all the living things have a wonderful life here on the farm, including all the animals, which are playing a really important part in regenerating the soil and adding different nutrients back into the system here on the farm. I hope that through the resources that we share online and through the project itself that you're inspired. But if you do happen to be coming to this part of the world and it makes sense for you to come and visit, please do. You can come and stay over as a guest, where we have an incredible set of experiences that the on-farm team can share with you, whether it be learning how to do fermentation or sustainable cooking or farming. Lots of really amazing workshops and experiences happen here. You can also hire the entire property for your own workshop or retreat. I really designed it so that it would be an incredible space for anybody to come and show up and connect and collaborate. We also run programs ourselves here, which you can check online. There's a big disconnect between what it means to be a responsible consumer and citizen in the world and this idea of what it means to be sustainable. I think there is no one rule to this. There are many practices that have positive impacts. If we're going to meet the Sustainable Development Goals and we're going to have a more positive future, we need to give back more than we take. And sometimes that requires us learning the hard way through a little bit of failure and taking on the challenges that are just a little bit more than our comfort zone. I always say that true creativity happens at the edges, and that if we want to be a positive force on the planet, we have to be willing to disrupt ourselves, change the world around us through changing our own ideas and actions. And that's really what this project's taught me, is how to be more flexible, resilient, and regenerative as a force in the world. So I hope that it inspires you to think and do differently too.